The story of the Dacia Duster has always been about simplicity, affordability, and rugged practicality. Since its very first launch, it carried the reputation of being the SUV that didn't try too hard to be something it wasn't. It was never about competing with luxury crossovers or chasing the premium feel of big-name brands. Instead, it was about giving people a no-nonsense car that could take them through the daily commute, a long family road trip, or even down an unpaved countryside path, all without draining their wallet. But now, stepping into 2026, the Duster is no longer just the budget-friendly SUV people used to see as a compromise. It has matured, it has evolved, and what we see now is a car that balances affordability with ambition, ruggedness with modernity, and practicality with style. When you look at the 2026 Dacia Duster for the first time, there's an immediate sense of familiarity, but also something distinctly new. The design language has clearly taken influence from the Bigster concept, and that's not accidental. Dacia has been reshaping its identity over the last few years, and the Duster is now a bold symbol of that evolution. The front fascia is where this transformation really hits you. Those signature Y-shaped LED headlights instantly announce the new Duster with a confidence that the earlier models didn't dare to show. The grille feels wider, chunkier, and more planted, framed by strong lines that give the impression of toughness and solidity. There's a clear SUV presence here, but one that leans into modern aesthetics rather than being stuck in utilitarian roots. Move along the side profile and you see how the proportions have subtly shifted. The 2026 Duster sits with a broader stance, emphasizing its muscular haunches and squared-off wheel arches. It looks planted, stable, and far more premium than you expect from a car with Dacia's badge. Roof rails come standard, reminding you that this is still a car for adventure, not just for urban showrooms. The rising waistline, coupled with neatly sculpted door panels, adds a sense of motion even when the car is at rest. The rear continues the Y-shaped light signature, tying the design language together. It's cohesive, modern, and unmistakably rugged. For anyone who remembers the original Duster's more humble design, this feels like a giant leap forward. But it's not just about looks. The 2026 Duster brings real substance under the hood. Built on the CMF-B platform, the same one underpinning several Renault models, this SUV now comes with a broader range of engines than ever before. There are efficient petrol units, hybrid options, and even electrified drivetrains that position the Duster as a forward-thinking choice in an era where sustainability matters more than ever. The hybrid version, in particular, stands out because it promises a balance of low emissions, reduced running cost, and enough punch to make both city driving and highway cruising enjoyable. Dacia has never chased big performance numbers, but here the focus has been on efficiency and reliability, without losing sight of versatility. Step inside, and the transformation becomes even more striking. The dashboard of the 2026 Duster feels like it belongs to an entirely different league compared to its predecessors. At the center sits a large 10.1-inch infotainment touchscreen, angled slightly toward the driver for ease of use. The system is quick, responsive, and packed with modern connectivity features, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and even wireless smartphone integration. Right behind the wheel, drivers are greeted with a 7-inch fully digital instrument cluster that can be customized to show everything from navigation to hybrid energy flows, depending on the variant you choose. Ambient lighting subtly runs across the cabin, and while this isn't trying to be a luxury SUV, the attention to detail here makes it feel remarkably upmarket for its class. Materials have also seen a big step up. Dacia is smart enough to know that hard plastics and cost-cutting were once a necessary compromise, but today's buyers expect more. So now you'll find soft touch panels, well-damped switchgear, and fabrics that look and feel durable yet pleasant. Even the ergonomics have been redone. The driving position is higher and more commanding, visibility is excellent, and all controls are placed within easy reach. For families, the rear seats offer more legroom than before, thanks to better packaging on the CMFB platform, and the boot remains generous, with clever solutions for storing smaller items neatly. Tech lovers will also appreciate the extra layer of features that the new Duster introduces. Depending on the trim, you get advanced driver assistance systems like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and a 360-degree camera that makes maneuvering in tight urban spaces effortless. Safety has clearly been given more attention, making the Duster not just an affordable SUV, but a genuinely competitive one in its category. But what makes the Duster special is not just the list of features or the way it looks in a glossy showroom. It's the character of the car. When you drive it, there's a sturdiness that feels reassuring. The suspension setup is tuned to handle rugged roads with ease, and the all-wheel drive system, yes, Dacia has proudly kept a true AWD variant in the lineup, makes sure that this is still a car that can go off the beaten path. While most competitors in this segment have abandoned real off-road ability for the sake of urban polish, the Duster managed to straddle both worlds. It's perfectly at home on city streets, but it won't hesitate to take on a muddy trail, a snowy road, or a rocky incline. That's a rare quality in 2026, especially at this price point. Speaking of price, that's where the Duster continues to be unmatched. Even with the huge leap in design, technology, and overall refinement, Dacia has promised that it will stay true to its philosophy of value for money. That doesn't mean cheap, it means smart. You get everything you need and more, without paying for the things you don't. In today's automotive world, where SUVs are becoming more expensive with every new generation, the Duster stands out as a breath of fresh air. It offers people a chance to own a modern, stylish, and capable SUV without having to break the bank. And it's not just about individual buyers. For many families across Europe, South America, and beyond, the Duster has been a trusted companion for years. Farmers use it, young professionals use it, adventurers use it, and city dwellers use it. The 2026 model carries that legacy forward while opening the door to new audiences who may have once overlooked Dacia. Suddenly, this is a car that doesn't just make sense, it appeals to the heart as well. The bold looks turn heads, the tech keeps you connected, the hybrid powertrain keeps your conscience clear, and the affordable price keeps your wallet safe. Of course, no car is perfect. Some might argue that even with the improvements, the Duster still won't match the interior luxury of more premium SUVs. Others will point out that while the hybrid system is efficient, it's not as advanced as the plug-in or fully electric options offered by rivals. But here's the thing, the Duster has never been about chasing perfection in every category. It's about delivering the right balance. Enough technology to feel modern, enough comfort to feel premium, enough ruggedness to be adventurous, and enough affordability to stay accessible. That balance is what makes it unique, and it's why so many people swear by it. Looking ahead, the 2026 Duster also hints at where Dacia is heading as a brand. With the bigster SUV on the horizon, Dacia is clearly carving out a space for itself as the manufacturer that gives people real SUVs for real life. Not soft roaders, not overpreached status symbols, but vehicles that are honest, reliable, and evolving with the times. The Duster sits at the heart of that vision. It's the car that embodies the new identity of the brand, with its rugged Y-shaped light signature, its bold stance, and its clever, no-nonsense engineering. Imagine walking into a bright white showroom and seeing this car parked there. The polished floors reflect the crisp lines of its bodywork, the LED lights glimmer like jewels, and the whole thing looks far more expensive than it actually is. You step inside, run your hands along the dashboard, feel the solidity of the switches, and then tap the big touchscreen that brings the interface to life. You start the engine, whether it's the petrol, hybrid, or electrified version, and there's a reassuring hum that tells you this is a car ready for anything. Then you drive it out of that showroom, and suddenly you realize why the Duster has always had such a loyal following. It's simple, it's capable, and now, it's stylish in a way that makes you proud to own it. The 2026 Dacia Duster is not just another SUV. It's a statement. A statement that you don't have to spend a fortune to get a car that looks modern, feels advanced, and drives with confidence. A statement that practicality and style can coexist without compromise. And most importantly, a statement that the SUV for everyone is still here, stronger and more appealing than ever. For long-term fans, it's everything they hoped the next Duster would be. For new buyers, it's an invitation to join a community that values honesty, adventure, and smart choices. And for the automotive world, it's a reminder that sometimes, the best cars are the ones that stay true to their roots while daring to evolve.